a new invention called the hot dogger.
There it is.
I feel like I don't want you to watch me while I do
go.
this. Please don't do that.
Just trying to see what it would feel like if I were the bun.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about that. There we go. Let's get to work. I mean, I know hot dogs aren't exactly good for your insides, but this is ridiculous. That thing will have your insides looking like kraut ketchup and mustard with one good twist. I don't know what the best thing in the world for your gut biome is, but I'm pretty sure it's not removing it. That thing could stop the airflow on the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile's gas hole. Imagine what it could do to yours. That's all I need to do is show up at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night because somebody decided to use the glizzy gutter of destiny the way it's not supposed to be. And all you guys with the 3D printers, I see you. Stop it. Next thing you know, Cotton Candy Randy's going to show up and be like, Happy Cotton Candy Day, Daddies, and look over at Rat and whisper sweet nothings into his ear and just look over to Link and just be like, ugh. Look, please just don't use the yellow twisty glizzy gutter to make your insides look like a melted nutter butter, and just please, just don't leave me like this. What happens if you accidentally call 911? That is a great question and something that happens a lot. So let's talk about it. So a lot of times I'll get a 911 call, and when I press that magic button, there's nobody there. Also, for you young kids, this is what phones used to look like. Now, when you hang up on 911, you unknowingly have set forth an entire chain of events that could very easily have been avoided. One, we're going to call you back. And trust me, I'm going to call you back. Now, if you hang up on me from a landline and you don't answer when I call you back, I'm probably going to send somebody to your house if you're in my town. Now, we don't care if it's 4 in the afternoon or 4 in the morning. We'll come. Now, if it's from your cell phone, you're going to be a little harder for me to find. But if I can find you, I'm going to send somebody. Or you can do this the easy way. Just stay on the phone. Tell us it was an accident. We'll hear what's going on. We'll be able to make a determination if we need to send a response. And it'll go much smoother. And you know what? If we hear something crazy going on in the background, we still might send somebody. But if we as a department are able to determine that it's safe, go right back to watching your game. Have a beautiful night. We wish you the best. Just remember, you're there. We're not. So we have to make sure that you're safe. That's our job. So just stick on the phone, because we're going to call you back anyway. Let us know what's going on. Tell us it was a mistake. All good. No harm, no foul. We got you.
She found this thing at the store. Apparently, you just take the dog's dirty paw and just cram it into the hole.
Okay, hold on a second. There we go. It's my day off, but I got time for this. Paw cleaner. All right, yeah, okay, paw cleaner. That thing looks more like a baby batter protein shaker to me. I've heard people say things tickle their fancy, but I don't think that's what they were talking about, man. Things getting a little lonely on the rig, huh? I get it, man. Late nights, long nights, I get it. See, I think there's a little miscommunication. See, most first responders carry a flashlight with them, not a... Never mind. Just be careful, man. Mama told me that too much paw washing can make you go blind, so just be careful. Mud buster. You better keep that thing away from your mud buster. Mud buster. For when booty calls. I just wouldn't exactly recommend taking that thing for any long romantic walks on the beach, if you know what I mean. No, I think I'm pretty sure I speak for all EMTs when I say just don't.
Do it! Do it! Do it, you won't! Do it! I double dare you!
Where is the paramedic TikTok guy when we need him?
Late. He's running late for work. That's where he is. God, it's gonna be like 2 seconds. My God. All right, I'm on my way. Let's go. Are we even having this conversation? Like, do you see the size of that thing? That thing will turn you from a happy, healthy human being to a spooky, scary skeleton in like 2.5 seconds. I'll give you your very own Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, Jack and Sally would be so mad at you right now. Don't you see the face he's making in that video? I'm telling you, your face will stick like that for the rest of your life. Has your mom ever told you that? You make that face, it's going to stay like that for the rest of your life. That's what's going to happen. Don't you know those things are basically hollow? Good news is you could be the centerpiece on the Thanksgiving table, which is probably the only way you're getting invited anyway. On the plus side, I imagine every time I hit a bump, you're probably going to get a really cool hollow sound, like you're going to throw a rock into a cave. I think that'd be kind of cool. Also, by the way, that thing grows in the ground. Who the hell knows what kind of creepy crawlers are going to be laying eggs inside you? One day your belly hurts, next thing Venom's dragging you around by your booty hole all over the city. Warning, may cause intestinal issues. Yeah, like it might remove your intestines. And don't tell me you fell on it either. The only way you're falling on that thing is if you're running naked through a veggie patch and take a tumble down a hill. Honestly, at that point, you probably deserve it. Look, please don't use that veggie tail to ruin your perfectly intact cabbage patch, and just don't meet me like this. funniest moment with the trainees is probably back in the day. We used to take our trainees stuff, like they used to wear like the utility belts, and we would zip tie all their stuff to the utility belt. So like they would go to like pull their shears out and they couldn't, or they'd go to pull out like their pole socks, they had it on their belt and they couldn't. Actually, they did that to me. So I don't do them at the same time. I'm an EMT and I'm a 911 dispatcher. So depending on what job I'm doing that day, that's what I do. Well, I'm really lucky to have a pretty amazing support system at home as well as at my job. Everybody's just really incredible. So if you ever need somebody to talk to, they're always there for you. I like to hike. I like to go to the gym and just relax. I like to hang out with my pups. They make things better all the time. They don't even realize it. I feel like you're missing an option. So I have been an EMT going on a little over 3 years. I've been working with my department for 5 years. I was a probationary member for a little while, and then COVID hit, and it was just a whole big thing once COVID hit. So I've been officially an EMT for a little over 3 years. I just did my recertification. Things in life do not get easier. Things in life change, and the experiences that you used during times that were difficult make the things you're going through now easier. Unsure if this has been asked, but what in specific terms is your profession? Also, why did you get into said profession? It's a good question, the one that might be a little vague, seeing as how I post a lot of different types of content on here. So let's talk about it. So my actual profession is I am a 911 emergency medical dispatcher. That's what keeps my lights on, right? So what that actually entails is I'm able to dispatch police, fire, EMS to any type of call that they might be warranted at. In order to do that, you need to have at least your 911 telecommunicator certification and your emergency medical dispatch certification. The emergency medical dispatch certification being something that you need to take CEU classes in order to maintain. Now, I'm also a volunteer EMT, and I chose to stick with volunteer because I feel like it's a great way to give back to my community, and I just feel like it's the right thing for me to do. It's just one of those things that I always wanted to do growing up. I used to see the trucks go flying by just like any other kid, and I used to want to be a part of it, and now I get to walk in line with them, and it's a really good feeling. But as to why I truly got into both of them is because of one phrase that I heard while I was growing up, and that's service to others is the rent we pay for our room here on earth. It is our obligation as good members of society to take care of those around us. And that's why I got into it. So you can best believe that if you need a 911 response and I answer the phone, or if you need a 911 response and I'm driving the truck, I got you.
All that work and what did it get me? Why did I do it?
No.
Oops. Sir, you can't park here.